Produce lovers, you are in luck. This week we are celebrating farmers markets. That's right, Tom Vilsack, the U.S. Department of Agriculture Secretary, has proclaimed the week of August 4th to the 10th as National Farmers Market Week. Farmers markets play a vital role in providing fresh, affordable, and locally grown produce to millions of Americans. They also provide an inclusive space for people to learn more about food production, nutrition, and community-enhancing transparency in our food system. Find a farmers market this week near you. Head to WBAY.com/links.